Everyone had their lockdown obsession. For some, it was learning a new skill. I know I tried my hand at a few. For some, it was picking up a good habit or dropping bad ones. For me, it was the NFL.
And Frank Clark takes him down!
Mahomes got it away!
Turned back and forth. Oh! He broke his ankles! Throws one Calvin. Got it! Inside the...
Fires it late. Kelsey gets into the end zone! Touchdown!
Unbelievable. I never really knew much about football when I was younger. It's not a mainstream sport in the UK, and it's definitely not something I played at school when I was younger. I enjoyed watching a couple of games on TV during my childhood, and I knew a few of the players, but apart from that, I can't say I had any real idea. I don't remember exactly how it started, but sometime during the first few months of quarantine, I sat for what felt like a whole day and watched the entire list of the NFL's top 100 players on YouTube. I only knew a handful of the players that were listed, but what I discovered was this complex game that these players were so passionate about. And a little bit of that passion rubbed off on me that day, and it just grew. Over the next few months locked inside, I watched endless reruns of the 2019 season and learned most of the players in the league, as well as the prospects for the upcoming 2020 draft. I played far too much Madden and realised how much I enjoyed putting myself in the GM chair, which taught me a lot about the business side of the league, as well as some of the game tactics. I still don't know why this happened though.
The new Arizona Cardinals receiver comes over from the Houston Texans as part of a huge deal.
I just want to shake my head for the rest of this segment, G.
By the time the 2020 season rolled around, I was obsessed with the schemes, the storylines, and everything that goes into winning a Super Bowl. I've thought about this for a while. Why do I like this sport so much, despite it being so wildly different to the ones I've loved all my life? I think it comes down to the physical and the mental, both taken to a new level. The way an offense and defense can scheme plays to counter each other, and then change those plays at the last second at the line. The way a play that's not meant to work against a certain defense can turn into an amazing play, solely by the unbelievable effort of one or two players. And then there's always that chance that when all seems lost, someone can pull off a piece of magic and turn the game upside down. Since the summer of 2020, I've followed the league closely, watching as many games as I can, despite the time difference, meaning I'm often watching in the early hours of the morning. I was tuned into the media and loved hearing what the players had to say, giving insights into the game. I watched my first Super Bowl and played my first season of fantasy football. However, one of the things that I was still yet to experience was going to a game live. The thing about COVID last year was that the NFL London games were cancelled. Well, all fans were cancelled. But this year, they're coming back. And although I waited in a queue for 3 hours, I knew I had to get tickets. Now, there's a slight problem. I live in Spain. So it's 4 o'clock in the morning for the second video running. But I'm so excited to get home, see my family, but also get to Tottenham Hotspur Stadium for my first NFL game. I'm buzzing. A lot has been building up to this moment and I couldn't be more excited. We've made it to the stadium, amazing atmosphere here at Tottenham Hotspur. Jerseys from all 32 teams coming into one stadium and watching some hopefully great football. My first game, and I'm just excited for the match to start.
Yeah, I think it'll be close, but I think Wilkes is going to have a great game. So I reckon he's going to, 3 touchdown passes.
How do you feel about the NFL coming to Tottenham?
Oh, well, amazing. Me being a Spurs fan as well, it's first I've been to a new stadium, so I'm buzzing.
This is just such a different atmosphere from all the games I've been to before of different sports. It's just, there's so many people on the field. Got a job done in London. What a great experience, what a great stadium. A spectacle here in London. I suppose the big takeaway from the entire day was that this sport is here to stay in the UK. I got to speak to fans from not only all over the country, but all over Europe and the US, which proves just how far this game has reached. And this sport is definitely here to stay in my life. I'm 100% falling deeper and deeper down the rabbit hole, and I can't wait to get to another game soon. If you're not already interested in the NFL, 1, I'm surprised you're still watching, but 2, I wonder if and how you might get into it, because the inspiration of the game definitely took me by surprise. I'd love to know what your take on all of this is, what your first experience of a live game was like, or how you first fell in love with the sport. Please do let me know. Until next time though, stay tuned.